Okay. I honestly don't know how to start this recording. Usually, in the last 10, 12, 14 years, I was recording and recording and recording just about being target individual. It's mean I felt like somebody sending on me different radio frequency, different laser, different electronic harassment, and different issues like that. Yeah. Um, I didn't imagine that, and it's not delusional. It's something that somebody constantly used to do to me. From one reason or another, I don't know, no one specifically that I think that had me that much to do that to me. But, oh well, in the beginning, it was like traumatizing to me because I didn't know what is it. So I blame the upstairs neighbor. I blame the sometimes my N and M mixed up and S and L mixed up and stuff. I was blaming the neighborhood. I was blaming the community. I was blaming the world, the town, the city, the planet, the universe. And I have probably 200, 300, 400 maybe recording like that all over the YouTube. Beside that, I have cooking and art and stuff because I like to draw and paint and cook my Mediterranean and my Middle Eastern style because originally I'm from Israel. But I don't think like everybody there, in general. I live in America in the last more than 35 years, mostly not from my it's mean I didn't choose, it's happened in my life. I was too young, I raised my children and time passed by, I didn't was able to live and so on and so on and so on. But this is not the subject at all. Well, okay. I like to shop. Yeah, I love to shop. I enjoy it, and in the last 25, 20 years, 25, 30 years, I love to do that because in the beginning you shop grocery for your children, food, and then clothes, and then shoes, and it's never end. You shop, shop, shop all your life, okay? Lately I saw a lot of things going on, and I don't know where to turn. There is no place to turn. The first things since I came to America, Montgomery Ward closed. He was probably 20 years ago. I didn't understood it that much. I was just a very young mother to very little kids, 5 kids, and I didn't pay attention to that. I saw, well, business, it's a private company, Montgomery Ward, and it's happened that private company not able to handle bills, financial issues, and blah, blah, blah. By the way, Montgomery Ward was one of my favorite store, and I shopped that like tremendously. I shopped my clothes, I shopped shoes, tools, shelves, just name it, everything, electronic, everything. So you understand that I lived here. If I remember Montgomery Ward closing, it's mean I lived way. I even remember Woolworth, if you remember Woolworth, that it was one of my top favorite stores because I was finding balloons and decoration for holidays and for birthdays and every event, family event, I was decorating the walls, the doors, the windows with knickknack stuff that I got from Woolworth. And it was in one of the mall in Buckingham Square that I was there every week. Every week I was there in Buckingham Square. It's mean Buckingham Square was entertainment, family entertainment. It was a movie theater. It was, okay, I don't remember that much, but it was like everything. Jewelry stores. It was clothes stores from here to the planet. It was food, restaurant, diners, games, arcade, just name it, everything was there in Buckingham Square. And he was also very, very busy. It was extremely, extremely crowded and very, very busy. It's mean they didn't suffer from not having people around. It was like crowded from wall to wall. Now, why I'm talking about all those? I'm really, really getting aggravated because I'm a person who like physically go to the store, feel the fabric, feel the stuff, smell the perfume, touch the shoes, touch the material, touch what I'm buying, feel the quality, feel the stuff, feel the items, so I know if I like it or not. If there is, let's say, towels that they are like too statically, too synthetic, I don't get it. I like it cotton, I like it soft, I like it good fabric, and so on and so on and so on. I don't believe I am the only one who is like that. I believe like millions and millions of people like that. Going actually to the store, walking, driving, flying, it doesn't matter how you get there, and feel the material, feel the towel, feel the curtains, feel the fabric, feel the clothes, feel the shoes, so on and so on, you know. I don't need to talk too much about it because this is not my point too. And again, I'm not saying I'm the only one going through that. I'm not saying because I'm starting to see that it's like, okay, we went through some pandemic. Okay, we went through some pandemic, and mostly people recover from there. There is a lot of people that got hurt, and a lot of people lost members of their family, and a pandemic is like recovering, getting out from it. It's mean we are just trying to figure out what is the next wave or what's going on, and um, are we going to the normal day every day now or whatever, you know. We don't want to think of the wars, but we're recovering. And unfortunately, most of the people that I know, they went through the COVID, and thanks God, touch wood, we got out from it and recover from it, and so on and so on and so on. It's awful, you know, it's awful. It's awful that it's happened. Now, what I'm talking, my point, where is my point? Something now. I'm assuming that stores, you know, department stores, malls, stores, department stores, they are like a private company. I'm assuming. I don't know that much about it, you know, especially like King Super, Walmart, Safeway, Walgreen, Dollar Tree, Bed and Beyond, Rite Aid, Walgreen, what else? Marvin, that I used to shop a lot there before, Target, and so on and so on, and The Rack, and Kohl. In the beginning, when store was closing, it was like, wow, that store closed. Wow. It's mean people took them long time to figure out that they are not able to go to that mall anymore, that they are not able to go to that store anymore, they're not able to shop in Woolworth, Walgreen, Kmart, Montgomery Ward, and so on and so on. And now I really devastated. I really devastated. Now there is few grocery stores that I go. I go to Sprout sometime. Once once in a while I go to Sprout, and it's okay. You know, and there is certain thing I don't buy there, and certain thing I love very much to buy there. I go to Safeway a lot. I use Safeway a lot, yeah. But my favorite one and my favorite, top favorite, it's King Super because um you find everything there, every single thing, and I see that they're trying to improve and improve and improve. During the years that I lived here, I buy from this grocery store. It's my top favorite. Okay, yesterday I did some grocery shopping as usual. I do grocery shopping. I can use delivery, of course, but I like to be by myself there doing it because I want it, like I say, I wanted to feel the material, I wanted to smell it, I wanted to feel it, I wanted to know it, I wanted to get the right item. Yesterday I was there and I did my shopping. I take my time. I take my time when I do shopping. There is people doing shopping in 5 minutes, and there is people doing shopping in 2-3 hours. I take my time. I check everything. I see if it's fresh. It's not moldy. It's not stale. It's not this. It's not that. So I'm doing my shopping as usual. Just main grocery shopping, just basic grocery shopping, fruit, vegetable, beef, meat, and so on and so on, and soft drink and stuff like that, everything that you need. And I said to myself, okay, after I'm done with the shopping, I'll go to customer service and I get a ticket or two of lottery ticket. I didn't was worried a bit about nothing, just doing my stuff and doing some shopping. I'm coming to the customer service and the security asking me, what you waiting for? I said, I'm waiting for customer service. And he told me it's closed at 3:30. And of course he doesn't have all the answer in the planet. What he knows is just the security. I said, since when they close at 3:30? Usually they close at 8 or 10 p.m. And earlier, before, I wanted to get something from the deli, like salmon, the salmon filet, the Atlantic salmon filet. And that corner was covered, covered completely. All the corner of the deli was covered. It's mean it's not there anymore. Okay, as I remember, it's always crowded. It's always there is people buying. It's always people looking, buying stuff there. It's not that this store missing any people coming there. Always crowded. Always people coming. Always every second somebody get inside and buying stuff. So don't give me that there is not enough people buying. That BS. And then I'm going to the other deli where they sell the sandwiches and the chicken and the roastery chicken, the chicken that it's, the beef, the bean, whatever it's there. It doesn't matter. Wedge potatoes. And I usually use that a lot. I love the wedge potatoes. And I get sometimes jalapeno with the feta cheese inside or whatever. And I told her, what's happened to all the chickens and all the wedge, potatoes? And oh, it's ready packaged. It's ready packaged. That the deli usually they serve you on the counter and they give you what you want, like salad, coleslaw, wedge potato, potato chips, whatever you are asking there. So I said, that's it. Now, previously, I went to Best Buy. It's electronic store that's selling phones, computers, all electronic stuff, 2 months ago, I think, I stopped by Best Buy. I wanted to check on something. I think I wanted to check on a new phone or something like that. I think my son was with me or whatever. and they said they're doing renovation. It's open in 3-4 months. Okay, I went to the rack. It's the same. Doing renovation. It's open in 2-3 months. I'm talking about half year ago, 3 months ago, 2 months ago, 4 months ago, 6 months ago. Every store I'm going now, Rite Aid was even worse. Rite Aid I was week before, and week after they told me they're closing. Instead, CVS. I went to CVS. I shop with CVS. CVS closing or is in a processing of closing. My question is like that. I don't even want it to mention Walmart because, hello, you buy everything from China, Taiwan, China, Japan, from Poland, from Turkey, from Middle East, from Abu Dhabi, from wherever you're buying stuff. I am myself experienced stuff that's happened to me, that I order stuff through our Amazon, through eBay, through Etsy, and through Facebook Marketplace, and I experienced that 30% of my items never got here. I never got them. I never got them. I'm still missing 3 items that I ordered 3 year ago, and I never got it. Never. It's got lost in the mail. Got lost. My question is like that. It's no more about me being target individual, even that I am still target individual, yeah? I am still target individual, yeah? I consider myself, because after what I'm going through and still going through, I know that I'm a target individual, but now it seems like the belt, it's going tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter, and it's not on me. It's on all of us. Now, okay, I went to Rite Aid closed. I went to the Rec closed. I went to Sears closed. I went to Kmart closed. I went to CVS, they're closing. The Rec, they're closing. The Kohl, I probably shopped in Kohl once or twice. They're closing. The Bed and Beyond, they're closing. Now, Walgreens had renovation 2-3 months ago, the usual neighborhood Walgreens that I always there. I'm at least once a week in Walgreens, and I get stuff that I need, for the hair, for soap, toilet, whatever you need, And I'll be honest with you, every time that I hear a store have renovation, for what they're doing renovation if they're closing exactly? Why exactly they're doing renovation if they're closing? Every store doing renovation, 3 or 4 months after that they're closing. Now, I use Walgreens tremendously. I use Dollar Tree tremendously. King Super is the top of my favor. If King Super closing, I'm leaving America. I'm leaving America. You can get your freaking toast from Amazon, and you can get your freaking coffee from Amazon, but if your coffee and your toast doesn't get to your place, that's it. You don't go to have not grocery store and not your freaking Amazon. Now, everybody's saying it's Russia, it's China, it's China. No, it's not Russia and it's not China. China, for centuries, was good to America. was always, always, always good. Always. They provide 3/4 of your stuff. They provide everything from your shoelace to your comb. So it's easy to say, oh, it's China. No, it's not China. And it's not Russia. Who are you blaming for something like that? That store after store after store. It's not that I believe that this King super luck with people. I'm telling you, every second, 10,000 people there, every second. It's mean, don't tell me it's because it's lack of customer. That's a big, giant BS. We used to have a neighborhood King Super here, I guess about 6 years ago, 7 years ago, something like that, because they changed, across the street, they changed that store like 3 or 4 times. In the last 8 years, that store changed to be like 4 stores. It's mean every 2 years it's changed. Anyway, my point is, it used to be a King Super there, neighborhood King Super. I'm telling you, that King Super was loaded with customer coming, customer going, customer coming, customer going, customer coming, customer. Every time that I shop there, it is full of customer. It's mean from wall to wall. It never was empty. Never. I never saw that neighborhood King Super empty in my life. The parking lot was always full. Always full, because I pass there at least 2 or 3 times a week. So if there is a zillion of customer that shopping in a neighborhood store, why they closed? Why? You have customer from here to the ceiling, so why you closing? So Kmart's closed. Sears, that it was a humongous icon in United States. Sears, it was a humongous icon, closed. Kmart closed. Woolworth closed. Montgomery Ward closed. CVS closing. The Rack closing. Bed & Beyond closing. Marvin closing. I can't think anymore. So, but trust me, there is another 10 or 12 stores. And when I'm saying a store closing, you're probably thinking puny little store in the corner. No, I'm talking about 200 close, 300 close, 500 closing, 2,000 closing, 5,000 closing. Listen, I'm not consider myself the smartest person in the world. I never did. But a child can see it. Toys R Us, it's closed. A child can see it. I rely on King Super. I rely. There where I get my bread, there where I get my food, there where I get my potato chips, my snack, my vegetable, my fruit. Can you imagine that this store closing? I don't even want to get there. Now, to calm you down and make you relax and make you not getting too crazy about it, so they tell you, no, and they're doing just renovation. It's just renovation. It's just bullshit. Don't tell me that customer service closing at 3:30 because of renovation. Okay, I lived long enough and I saw stuff around me. Don't give me that. I'm buying a lottery ticket and they're telling me that it's closing at 3:30. Since when? It's not that they tell you, oh, 4 days they're open, 2 days they're closing. No, they're closing and that's it. All of a sudden, that's it. In one night, all of a sudden they disappear. It's not that they say, oh no, they're going to stay open like 5 days a week until 8 or 9 p.m. Like, just to remember that it was a lot. I remember the days that King Super was open 24/7. It's probably still like that. I don't know. I didn't check because I never used store overnight. But there is store that I remember those days that it was a store that it was 24/7. There is a pharmacy there, and there is food, and there is soft drink, and there is any drink, and there is vegetable and fruit from all over the world, from all over the world, from all over the world. From all over the world, there is fruit and vegetable there. You can find everything there. Sometimes it's go by season, yes, but sometimes, mostly you find everything. So, what now? What now? You're going to get your breakfast, toast breakfast, made of gold from Abu Dhabi? What now? What now? You got to get your coffee from Brazil? You got to get your breakfast from China? What now? And like I said, I consider companies like that, they are just a private company, probably. I don't know. I'm not a person who doing research about every company, every store, every clothes store, or every food store, or every grocery store. I don't do research. I don't check. I don't look. I'm not a person who is doing researching. I'm just a customer who need the Rite Aid, who need the Walgreens, who need the King Super, who need the Safeway, who need the Walmart, who need um, such and such stores to use it. If this is for shoes, if this is for clothes, if this is for food. So why not? What's going on? Why store closing everywhere? Okay, so King Super to go to close, Safeway go to close, Walgreens. Where you get your food? You go to a farm in Mexico to get your freaking vegetable or what? I don't think I'm going to use Amazon to get my lunch. I don't think so. I probably still get my comb from China, but I'm not going to get my vegetable from Amazon. Don't think so. First, I'm not even sure if I get it. Because you remember I lost few things when I ordered from Etsy and from eBay. I lost them in the way. I never got them. I never got them. So what now? This morning I just woke up and I saw few ads that Bed and Beyond closing, the Rack closing, is the Northstorm. I never was able to pronounce that name anyway. And this closing, they are telling you little story, like fairy tale story. They're like they are numbing you. They're like put you to sleep. They put you to sleep. They're telling you little story. No, it's just Kmart going to merge with Sears. Yeah, we saw exactly what's happened to Kmart and Sears. And this merge with this, and then they're saying Walgreens or Rite Aid going to merge with CVS. We see what's happened to CVS and Rite Aid. They disappear. And I'm talking just the north side of America. I'm not talking even the east and south that I don't have a clue what they're happening. I mean, Aldi, it's announced that they're closing like a few thousand stores. We're talking grocery store. We're talking where you get your food. We're talking where you get your bread. What, they want us to go in the wilderness now, in the forest, and hunt for food? Maybe we start to prepare that thing is what it's called, that arrow that we start to hunt for our food or something. You know, starting to go to the forest, the mountain, to the wilderness, start to get our food. I'm not, listen, everybody going through stuff in life. Every child, every elderly, every youth, every teenager, especially teenagers, because teenagers, from some weird reason, they're extremely, extremely sensitive. They're extremely, extremely, I don't know what's going on with teenagers. Teenagehood, this is the most vulnerable, sensitive age ever exist in humanity. As a teenager, it's like the essence of humanity in that teenagehood, because they feel everything, they sense everything, they stuff happening to the body, stuff happening to the life, stuff happening around them. So they feel everything. They're sometimes to be teenagehood, they're like geniuses, little geniuses. They sense everything around them. They're the most vulnerable and the most who feel everything more than everybody else. But I think it's like that. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. Now, if I was seeing that like Kmart closed and something else open, and Sears closed and something else open, and CVS closed and something else open, and Bed and Beyond closed, and then I say, okay, so another store with different name, with another same stuff they're selling. No, I saw store they was empty for 5 to 20 years in the same spot, in the same building, in the same place. They never opened, never replaced, never got another name, never got another business there. There was empty forever and ever and ever, until some kind of developers, like developers, come and open like series of residential building or something, or some nursery building or something like that there. But I'm getting sick just to think about it. It was cafeterias in many places. They disappear. They disappear from the when my children was growing up, we used cafeteria every weekend. Every weekend we was going to cafeteria. Every weekend we go to cafeteria and sit, all of us, and eat. But they disappear from the face of earth. They never rebuild again. What they're building, either the building is not there anymore, abandoned, or they are after 10 years or 20 years, some building developer open like a residential building that take forever and ever and ever and ever to build it. Take 2 to 3 years to build it. Now, okay, it's going to be people, residential, residential. But where is the stores? Where is the malls? Where is the cafeterias? Where? There is a residential, but where is the stores? Where is entertainment? Where is the malls? Where is grocery stores? I don't know. Like I said, I don't put my name in recording like that. You know, when I'm talking like about being harassed and being targeted individual and recording like that they're not happy recording. It's not funny. Or because I probably go and sit and say like 100 jokes instead recording that. Let's say. Instead, this recording that I'm doing right now, I put 100 or 200 jokes, let's say, instead. So you laugh and have good time and enjoy it, but then you don't see what's really, really going on. What's going on? The other day, 2 weeks ago, I was in Big Lot. And in Big Lot, I get my sugar, I get my orange juice. Sometimes they have eggs there, and sometimes they have like snacks from all over the world, certain exotic snacks. And sometimes I get my knick-knack, you know, like hair stuff, like a pin for the hair, or a comb, or some silly billy, just basic manicure, pedicure stuff, or cosmetic, you know, like lipstick or blush, or just little stuff, like knick-knack, like stuff, you know. And I used to go there like at least 2 to 3 times a month, at least to Big Lot. And the other day I was in Big Lot, and I saw 75% of the shelves kind of sealed, you know, when they sealed, when they closed, so you no entry. And I see shelves empty shelves, no toaster, no coffee makers, no this, no that. And I'm asking one of the cashiers, one of the floor workers there, what's going on? Why the shelves, 50% of the shelves empty? She said all the store it's 30% off. We're closing in 2 weeks. I told her, what do you mean closing? She said, yeah, we closed the store for 2 weeks. Great, it's another store closing. Now, where the hell I'm going to get my little, that sugar, you know, that little packet of sugar, and that orange juice and that coconut juice that I used to get from there. Every time I get there, I get that coconut juice. Every time I get there, I get my coconut juice. Where I get them now? Where? So I ordered from Amazon gazillion stuff, and then 3/4 of them never got here yet. There is special section. There is special section, department, special section that it's called shipment, lost shipments. It's mean 30% of the shipments that you are asking from wherever you're buying, Amazon, Etsy, Betsy, eBay, Smanchi, it doesn't matter, China, India, it doesn't matter. 30% got lost. It means they end up in some place and nobody claimed them. It's shipment that never been claimed. The last time I was in a post office and I told them that I lost 3 items in the last 6 months, they told me, give me the tracking number. My email not was able to get through because my email was too crowded, too stuffed. So I didn't get my tracking number. So I told her, can I give you my name to tell you that I ordered those and I never got them? No, ma'am, just tracking. I told her, I'm giving you my name, that I'm supposed to get 3 packages and I didn't get it. She said me, no, just tracking. Do you think if you give them the tracking, they are going to, you know how many times I complain and call the post office about some mail that I lost? They never care, really. It's mean there is somebody there listening you in the phone, talking with you for hours and hours and hours, but you never find it. I have headache just talking about this. I don't know. I know that they don't need me in Turkey, but maybe I move to Turkey, even that there is gazillion people there, and they don't need me really. Maybe I move to Scandinavia, even there is gazillion people there, and they don't need me there, and I hate cold. Don't like cold. Maybe I move to Spain, even that there is no place there, because there is gazillion people, and they don't need me there. No. It's hard to think that America, it's still a great country, yeah? Sometimes I see people driving in cars that worth more than my house and your house. Some cars that cost like $250,000, and they're driving, and I'm asking myself, where the money come from? Where the money? How they can afford driving in like 60,000 a car and 130,000 car and stuff like that? But still, okay, America the great, America the beautiful, America the this and that, and gorgeous here and gorgeous that. What's happening if all the store closing? I don't know, maybe you need to get your steak from China or go hunt in the wilderness for your steak. Because restaurants too. The other day I was with one of my children. We were looking for a restaurant in, nearby just to have lunch together. I couldn't find a normal restaurant that we can sit and eat around the neighborhood. It was like 2 or 3 that I'm not crazy about. But I said there is no restaurant anymore. One it's closing at 2, one it's opening at 5, one is not opening at all, one it's not even open. Don't know. Again, we're going to Chinese. Not that I have nothing against them. I use them a lot. But sometimes you're sick and tired to eat the same things every week, Village Inn closed. What the other one, that diners that we used to go sometime we used to go together there, forgot the name, it doesn't matter. It's another diner that sometime we go after we finish shopping and stuff, we go to that diner. It's closed. I forgot the name, doesn't matter. Another diner it's closed, and another diner it's closed, and another diner it's closed. So let's say I open a restaurant, and let's say I open a farm, and let's say I open a store. It's not going to solve the problem of 30 or 40 chains of stores being closed. We're talking about gazillion of stores closing. 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, 6,000, 2,000, 300, 400, 500. Macy's, do you know what is Macy's? Macy's is like one of the humongous icon in United States. Sears, it's another humongous icon. Walmart, it's a humongous icon. I don't know. I can always come back to Israel and shop from a little grocery store in the corner. They have a lot of those little store in the corner, you know, that you shop there for your milk and your cheese and your bread. But the thing is, you're not going to get all the variety that you find in grocery store and supermarket. Because then you go to be limited. Ma'am, we have just that kind of cheese. We have just that kind of bread. We have just that kind of chicken. We have just that kind of milk. No, we don't have the other brands. Just make you think. It make you think. It make you think. It make you think. So you go and continue and continue and continue. Let's say 5, 10 years, Amazon, with gazillion of problems that sometimes the robot kicked your package, sometimes the robot didn't send your shipment, sometimes your robot broke your chandelier, and sometimes your robot messed up and sent it to another country or something. I don't know. Next time, think about your breakfast toast order from China. I don't care. I don't have nothing against China. I actually sympathize China a lot. I actually like. It's happened that I love the Chinese people from some reason, weird reason, but I love them. I love them. I love them because they're not lazy. I love them because they're working, the hardworking people. I love them because they think about everything in the world. I love Chinese people, period. I love China, period. And Russian, I don't think I have nothing against Russians. So don't blame Russian. Don't blame China. Something going on. It's inside. And what's happened? What's happened if some Satan or some devil go to cause you to make China close their doors? Then what? That's why America never need to look not for fight and not for argument and not for even a reason to interfere with China, because China, it's like, need to be the sister of United States, the supportive, like America supporting China, China need to support America. And the same with Russia. It's not Russia and it's not China. It's something else. I don't know what is it. I freaking don't know what is it. I just wanted to go to King Super and get my bread, get my milk, get my cheese, get my vegetable, get my fruit. That's what I want. And go to Walmart and get my shoes, get my clothes, get my stuff. That's what I want. If you're taking me those stuff, I probably go to Kilimanjaro or to Antarctica or to the end of the world. I don't know. Maybe you do the same. It doesn't seem like I'm target individual now. It seems like all of us target individual now. I don't know. I was with my son yesterday in the grocery store, and I really felt buying ticket. I wanted to win the lottery, and I wanted very badly, very badly, to buy tickets, lottery tickets. Now that it's running to the billion, but they told me it's what an ugly trick. They told me it's closed at 3:30, so we end up buying it from around the corner in some gasoline station. But that make you think that once before you have this luxury, getting everything you want from all kind, all color, all shapes, all brand, all type. You have like 100 type of cheese, 100 type of bread, 100 types of salmons, 100 type of smoked salmons, 100 type of chicken, 100 type of this, 100 type of that, 100 type of this, 100 type from all over the world, exotic, not exotic, and everything, so on and so on and so on. Now you can barely find a customer service at 3:30. Somebody standing with the gun there, or what? What's going on? It's like all store financial store been hacked. It's like all store financially been hacked. Don't tell me that neighborhood store that we had across the street 6 years ago was suffering from customer. It didn't, because I was every day there, and the customer was from wall to wall. So don't they give me that. I saw the store. It was all the time full with people. All the time customer come in and out, in and out, in and out, non-stop. Don't tell me it was suffer from not having customer there. That's a big BS. Maybe there is hackers who financially hacked all those stores, bullshitting all their accounting. I don't know what to think anymore. I'm thinking of everything. Even that it doesn't sound normal, but I'm saying it because how come million stores closing? Don't know. But even in Kilimanjaro, they don't want me there. There is zillion people there. Something happening. We pass a pandemic. The World Health Organization said that we over that pandemic. I don't think so, because I knew at least 20 people who got that pandemic during after the announcement of the pandemic over. They still was sick with it, so I know that. But even to Israel, to go to Israel, let's say I go to move back to Israel, so I have a little tiny grocery store around the corner that I can get stuff, and that's what people need. They don't need that much. They need just what they have. But I'm not talking about me now. I'm talking about what's going on. It's traumatizing me. I have anxiety already. Without it, now I have even worse. Maybe we just need to continue watching videos and continue watching TV and continue playing PlayStation and continue enjoying our little tiny entertainment, whatever it is, and go and try to entertain yourself, even that there is nothing to go where and where to go. Malls closing on right and left, malls closing everywhere. No entertainment, whatsoever, nowhere. Store closing, grocery store closing. I didn't made up. I didn't come up with it. It's not delusional. It's not something I created or imagining that. It's not. It's not. I'm sick and tired. Every store I'm going, 30% of the store it's empty, and they're telling me renovation. BS renovation. BS. Why they're doing renovation if they know in 3 months they're closing? That is my question. Renovation for what? Renovation because you're closing? So go to Dubai, go to Abu Dhabi, buy your freaking toast or your bread from gold and eat it. I didn't born in the United States. I'm not Native America. It's mean I'm a citizen of United States. I become a citizen of United States. But even to go to another country, it's not a solution because it seems like it's all over the world now. I continue to eat Chinese for a while, I guess. Thanks God for China. We still have China. I can't move there because it's too far away. And I don't speak the language and I'm not Chinese. But I don't mind. If I was able, I'd probably move there. It seems like we are going to go through some revolutions. I hope it's just for the best and not for the bad, because if grocery store closing, I'm talking grocery stores where you buy your bread and milk, where you buy your food. If they're closing, so you probably start to prepare your arc and arrow, whatever that thing's called. I forgot what is it. To start to hunt your food. I'm probably start to buy 30, 40 pieces of soaps, probably 30, 40 rolls of toilet paper, probably enough clothes for the next 10, 20 years, maybe enough shoes for the next 20, 30 years, maybe coffee for the next 10 years. It seems like everybody that around us clothes. Big Lot clothing, you know what is Big Lot? Big Lot is a store that buying from other stores that not selling their merchandise. And if this store closing, what else left? Don't know. I don't want to depress nobody really, because it's depressing, very, very depressing. But I really, really don't want to depress nobody. But wow, I'm talking already 1 hour. Dang it. Wow, I can't even believe it that I talked 1 hour. But I don't want you to. So go to Brazil, join the gazillion people there. Go to, I don't know, Zambia, Zimbabwe, maybe Antarctica, maybe New Zealand, maybe Australia. I guess everybody is going through their own issues there. I wish I can move someplace. It's threatening me that King Super that I buy 35 years there from there every week, every week, every week, every week. If something happened to that store, I'm leaving. I don't have nothing to have there anymore. If grocery store closing, what else left? Don't blame China. China have nothing to do with it. Don't blame Russia. Russia have nothing to do with it. I don't know who to blame. I wish I know, but I don't know who to blame. Now you need to hope and pray that whatever you order from Amazon, Etsy, Betsy, eBay, Marketplace, Facebook, whatever you order, pray to God that your shipment arrive and safe and not broken and damaged. My next move is to buy like 100 soaps, 100 toilet paper, 100 shoes, 100 clothes, 100 this, 100 this, 100 this, 100 this. At least the next 10 years, I survive until the next store open. It used to be Big Lot. Big Lot there, you buy 8 pieces of soaps. I don't remember name really. Cost or whatever weird names. They have soaps have weird names. Have nothing to do with soap, but they have weird names. It doesn't matter. And they used to sell like 8 soaps or 12 soaps in one package for $4, $5, $6, max $8. Now Big Lot not exist. So start to hit the Walmart. Maybe I'll go into Walmart buy all those stuff. Don't know. I think people need to start to stock stuff in their basement, in their house, in their room, in their closet, in their wherever. And don't let other people interfere with your freaking junk or crap because you got to need it. That's it. Then don't let nobody interfere with your crap because you got to need it. Like I said, I prefer to say jokes than talk about this issue. But something going on. People getting skinnier, homelessness, people getting miserable, people stealing from people, people doing mobbing community, people taking from people. Um, need to be some end here, okay? If you have ton of money, go and open your own farm and get your own milk and get your own fruit and vegetable from your freaking field. If you have ton of money, go and get like freaking 10 or 4 houses. At least you know the house is never finished. Open a store, open a grocery store. If you have gazillion of dollars, open a freaking a store or a grocery store. I don't know, if I had ton of money, I probably open a grocery store. Because it seems like it's going to be what's that word called? You got to be you got to be the only one in the neighborhood, I guess. You got to be like finding water in the desert. I don't know. I have children. Probably got to tell them open your own farm and grow your own vegetable and fruit. Because you never know. Maybe there is no grocery store around anymore. Back to the farm. Grow your vegetable and fruit.